Hi, I'm back. We're about to go to Gabe's. Anyways, I brought my wiring stuff, got everything. I got the pigtail because we're gonna make the ignition sub harness in the car. We got a relay for his ignition sub harness. We have literally this one connector for his tack, so you can have a working tack, of course. The IGN 1A connectors, and I think there's one more connector. Yeah, this will turn on everything for the ignition sub harness. A 2-pin wire. So yeah, let's get going, and just lives a few minutes from my cribbo. Oh. Gotta use that Mishimoto oil catch can box. Best of the best. Gotta come prepared with some heat shrunk and some connectors. Honestly, bro, I think that's all I'm gonna bring. Gabe's trying to figure out how to mount his coils. We're at the location, this undisclosed location for the car. He has his wideband. Did you put the harness in yet?
Yeah, I fed it through.
Yeah, so he's fed the harness through. Oh yeah, this is his car, by the way. It's a 87, 86 Sport. Meaning no rear cubbies, crank windows, no adjustive suspension. That's just what Mazda did. And he got this S5 Turbo 2 motor from JDM something in California.
Yeah, Ichibani.
Yeah. What turbo is this?
SX 257.
So he has the SXE 257, and then he has the best harness made to man. Not really. What wastegate?
Turbo Smart, wastegate, full function rails, ID injectors.
1050s?
1050 primaries, 1300 secondaries.
1500 secondaries.
1500?
No. Wait, what?
Ready?
I thought they have... Oh, wait. No, you're right. You're probably right.
1300s, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, dude.
Yeah. Super clean car. As you can see, he has a Kansei KMPs 17 by 9.5.
9.5 in the rear and 9 in the front.
Yep. Shine front lip, shine skirts, S5 mirrors, S5 front bumper, brand new FTPs, quote unquote the turbo wing, aka what I call just the non-sport model or non-base wing. That's honestly what it is. Still has his S4 tails wrapped in like carbon fiber stuff. Anyways, I fucking hate talking about cars. We're gonna try to do things. Shit, I made that harness long as fuck. Alright, got the 2 chassis plugs in over here. The link isn't hooked up. And then we still haven't mounted the coils yet, but got this all tucked away for the tachometer. So the tachometer is wired up, tucked away. And then we just got to wire up the ignition coils here. And CAS is hooked up. We need to put the grounds on. All the injectors are plugged in. The intake and coolant temp sensors are mixed around, which is fun. Thinking about it, I think it might reach, but it might be a stretch. It might reach. It might reach. Oh, dude, I think it might reach the compression tube.
Maybe.
Weird. Guess we're gonna finish doing that. Alright, like always, nothing I make is perfect. Although it might not be my fault, it might just be the manufacturer's fault. Swapped out the pins for this red power connector on the TPS. Look, it just falls out. And I put in a brand new pin and it's still not clicking, so that, yeah, the connector is bad. It's not in good shape. I can literally see it. So yeah, we're gonna have to replace that. Fun.
Gotta wait. We out here with the Amazon fittings, dog.
Amazon fittings low-key work. Dude, is that for the oil cooler?
Yeah. Nah, dude, that's my fuel line, bro. I run dash 10 because my
Dude.
is huge.
Crazy. Well, is that the SRT4?
Yeah.
Anyways, we got everything hooked up except for the intake air temp, but we don't really need that for initial startup. Probably we should wire up the alternator, but we put on a larger, oh my god, that's so annoying. We put on a larger terminal, so because the S4 alternator terminal is much smaller. And then we put the downpipe on, and the wastegate dumps, those are all good. Fuel lines up here are good, we just need the filter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the filter.
Or the, what's it called? The regulator.
Damn, what's leaking?
Huh?
Oil lines are good, I think.
I gotta finish up this fitting right here just because
Yeah, we just gotta do the coils. Sick. Absolutely gas. We got all the grounds on, as you can see, those shiny little ones. Everything's hooked up. We need to go buy a new TPS connector, but we literally don't have to worry about that because I could take care of that literally with the upper intake manifold off or on the car. And then, so yeah, these two aren't hooked up, but and this isn't hooked up, but yeah, looks like we can finally put the upper intake on. Sick. We put the upper intake manifold off loosely though because we don't have a gasket. But once we put the gasket there, this thing should never, ever, 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 besides for the fuel pressure regulator, have to come off. The harness is in, the back valve is plugged in. I don't know if I mentioned, but the intake air temp and the coolant temp sensors were mixed around. I don't know. Maybe that's my fault. But luckily it reaches. It should reach. That's it right there. So it should reach into the compression tube, plug right in. We need to run a wire for this alternator with an inline fuse. And just do the... Oh yeah, I figured out a mounting solution for the coils. I should show you. Yeah. Sick. Since we're cheap and broke and we're trying to design a coil mounting solution,
we're gonna 3M tape it.
yeah, we're gonna 3M tape it, duct tape it. Or you can be like me, who again had things dangling with no mounts. Have fun making plug wires.
Oh man, I won't.
All right. We figured out on the Series 5, for some reason that coolant temp thing is actually a blade style connector. And then, although I wonder if it's gonna be accurate on the S4 cluster. Interesting. And funny thing, the thread types are different. Don't ask how I know. And then we have the tach hooked up here, so it's running through here. And then this is the ignition sub harness. So all that's left wiring wise is literally just the ignition sub harness. This, and yeah. All right, so Gabe got this car non-running, and mind you, he's never touched the fuel pump area. We're replacing the fuel pump with some Deeshworks fuel pump, and
That's not gonna come off. No, that's not coming off.
what did I tell you? What did I tell you?
But
If anyone's like read my build thread on RX-7 Club, you know what I had to do.
Ready?
Okay.
What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you, son?
Yeah, that's
What'd
like
I
1
tell
out of
you?
9.
What'd
That's
I
literally
tell
like 1 out of 9. Anyways, found a place to mount the boost controller. Should mount here. There's 2 bolt holes over here, so it'd be nice when it's mounted there.
What'd I tell you?
Fuck you. But yeah, he needs to mount it, and then he needs to order 2 more T-fittings so we can complete the lines for it. But it doesn't stop us from doing the first start. Honestly, the only thing from stopping us from doing the first start is... What? Fuck you. He needs to put the fuel pressure regulator in, and he also, we need to, must be nice, huh? For first startup. Oh yeah, we need to do the ignition stuff, which is just there. Yeah, so mounting the coils is probably more important than actually wiring it, since wiring it takes like 10 minutes. So yeah. Might as well find a mounting solution and go from there. Oh yeah, and then we need to get plug wires, so that's another. You know they sell the MSD like kits to make plug wires at AutoZone. Yeah, you're probably just gonna need to use that. Alright, cool. Alright, after battling with this, I got like literally all of these off, except for the stubborn one, because I didn't want to use a drill bit. Use a vice grip, this, Torx bits, a hammer, whatever the hell this is called. I keep forgetting. Looks like we're bringing out the drill bit for the last one. Alrighty, got the DW fuel pump on and ready to go back in the car. Oh yeah, and then the new wires, the ground here. Alright, we hooked up the boost and wideband sensors. So we put it through this grommet. We're just gonna tape that up. Made a little slit. Boost sensor over here. Wideband right over there. Gabe's just already wired it up in the chassis using like an M9 fuse. All tucked away. Just gotta zip tie these. He's good to go. So yeah. Hell yeah. Alrighty. We wanted to make sure that the chassis was getting power and everything, and we got the link hooked up. We unlocked the ECU. So far, what do we have? Boost controller works.
Boost controller.
Injectors. Coolant temp.
Angle.
The temp sensors work. Crank angle. It's reading RPM, which is very important.
Map. I'm pretty sure.
Map is reading. Although it's not hooked up, it's reading like 100 kPa default, which is fine. And right now we're about to test the idle control valve to make sure it's working.
Reading too.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got it on there?
Yeah, you can kind of hear it. Yes, sir.
Idle air control valve is working. All the temp sensors are working. Last thing, yeah, just save that to ECU. F2 to hit save file successfully. Last thing we had to check is TPS, and the wideband should read fine. So yeah, this harness isn't dicked. I was scared that it wasn't working because I was doing the injector test. I was like, oh dude, I didn't load the base map that I made for you on there. So yeah, and then lastly we'll check the spark, which is easy once we finish up the ignition sub harness. Right now we have like the relay, and then the power for the relay, we're actually going to use this OEM fuse box. So we're going to put a 30 amp fuse here, and then I have the pin, so we'll just pin it up and have a single pin connect here. Then we have our ground over here, and then we have our trigger that we stole off of that trailing coil there. So it turns the entire relay on through here.
Getting a tack signal too, by the way, which you forgot to mention.
Oh yeah, we can actually test the tack right now.
Oh yeah, yo!
It should tack sweep.
Oh yeah.
So we'll go underneath auxiliary outputs, and then
Dude, this thing's gonna be so sick.
tacho, and then
Yeah, cooler buzzer works, right?
one sec.
No.
I just heard the tack. The tack works. That's the tack. Alright, made a mistake, made a little oopsie. So there's two blue and yellow wires, the one at the top and then the one at the bottom. So this is the correct one for the tack. So I fixed that. Now we can tuck that away, as I said. And
That happens.
yeah. Well, dude, it's so easy to mess up. It's not the first time I've messed it up because
Dude, if I would have tried to do this shit by myself, the shit would have probably caught fire.
I thought I would like know by hand.
Dude, the fact that it didn't catch fire is already a plus on the phone, dude.
Yeah, dude. Remember that thing that we were remember that clicking sound before too?
Yeah.
You know what that was?
What?
That was the fuel pump relay.
Oh shit.
So if I go back on my computer and we key it on. Oh wait, as you can see, if we key it on, tack sweeps. Hell yeah. Yo, peep this. Watch. Tack sweep. Every time you start up the car.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, so we'll save that. Yeah, FT, save it in the computer.
Wait,
and
do the sweep again. I want to see what it goes up to.
yeah, one sec. I have it set to 8200. I don't know how accurate it is calibrated.
Not bad.
And then for like so now we know that the fuel pump is on auxiliary 4. So we'll just change fuel pump control standard and fuel pump output auxiliary 4. And we'll just hit save. Oh wait. Well, that was planned. Forgot to turn the ECU back on, so we'll turn it back on. And then we'll go back here. Auxiliary 4 is the fuel pump. Save it, have it primed for 4 seconds, and it should be a low output sending a ground out. So if you just heard that clicking sound, so if we do a test on the fuel pump control, that's the fuel pump relay turning on. So we can just hit
the one that's
off.
like mounted on the up top, right up nearby the coils.
The fuel pump relay is actually underneath the dash.
Oh no shit! I actually
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I've
So,
taken it out before.
Like.
What is the one that's mounted up there? Is that a main relay?
The main relay, like, yeah, it sends power like injectors and stuff
Gotcha.
like that. And then like one of the things, so we're not using electric fans right now. So it would be underneath auxiliary output, and it would be underneath.
Engine fan.
Where's engine fan? Oh yeah, engine fan over here. And we can just disable this and hit none. Save it, and then hit F2 to save, so you don't lose your file. And the wideband should be calibrated. We didn't pin up the wideband yet, but everything seems to be working.
I'm not getting a reading on the gauge. Is that normal or not?
Which gauge?
On the wideband gauge.
Yeah, because the car is not on.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah. Like if I blow into the hose, I bet it would reboost. You want me to try it?
Yeah. Fuck it. Do it.
It might read positive boost. Let's see.
I'm a horrible cameraman. Yo, 1.4. We got that 1 point.
Let me see if it reads negative.
Damn, boy. You got that negative 4 pounds of suck. Yo. Peter out here built like a vacuum cleaner, bro.
Built like a.
Man could suck the meat off a chicken bone. Yo. Alright, so yeah, we got boost sensors working, that's mint. Now we're gonna test the AFR gauge.
Hold the camera like this. The goal is pretty much like once we have the ignition sub harness done.
Probably filming your forehead right now.
Honestly, I wonder if the fuel pump actually turns on.
Hold on.
Well, like,
Don't try it.
no, like, just take it out. Do you have a rag?
Yeah.
Like, lift it up. It's not even plugged in right now.
Yeah, plug it in. I'll just literally put a rag on. Oh wait.
No, I mean, take the whole assembly out. All right, 1, 2, 3. Is it working?
Well, no fuel coming out yet. All right, yeah. Stop. Where the fuck did it come from? It came from somewhere.
How the fuck?
What?
It didn't come out of the line,
No.
but there's fuel on the ground. Anyways, today was a really good successful day. We got a lot done. We got the harness in, upper intake, everything pretty much wired up except for the ignition coils, which is fine. Again, super easy to do. On our to-do list, we need to route the brake booster hose. Like this car was running NA last week, so like again, really quick progress. We need to hook up the wideband. We need to figure out why like the wipers and stuff aren't working, which I might be able to find out why. And we need to like just all this small stuff, like really small stuff that doesn't take too long. He is afraid to drive this thing to the dyno for some fucking reason. Honestly, have Seamus like literally like just like dial in the base map a little bit, but it'll probably run fine. You're just being a pussy. You are literally being a huge pussy. Ugh, this guy wants to trailer this car to the dyno. How far is it from here?
It's like Millbury, that's near Worcester. It's like 20, 30 minutes.
You're such a bitch for not wanting to do that. Dude, you're gonna have more issues on the dyno and then not get the car tuned if you don't just drive it around. Oh my god, dude, I'll literally drive next to you in my FC that's barely even finished. Bro, you're being such a bitch. Anyways, we made mad progress today. Super happy. Happy that the harness wasn't fucked. So that means I'm doing something right. I mean, that means I've been like doing shit right. It wasn't going to. Somehow.
Dude, that's like the biggest one right there.
Anyways, I'll continue this video when I'm here. I don't know, tomorrow or something. Are you busy?
I work until like 3.
Yeah, sure. So I'll come through. We'll finish wiring up all this shit, and hopefully you guys will see the first startup. Honestly, this shit's easy to me. This is butter. You do all the dirty work. I just do the easy shit, make it look pretty. Not even wire tucked. Battery's still here. He's gonna be getting this. When's the front mount coming? Did you get tracking?
Yeah, it's coming in literally Tuesday. Which would be on the day of the dyno date, like previously. So like it was like June 8th. That's when it's coming in. So I'm so glad I pushed that shit back.
Thank God. Alright. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Trying to vlog as much and just cover some things that might help people out. Hopefully whoever was here learned something or just enjoyed us just wrenching on the cars. I'm trying to be like, you know, show off my personality a little more and like not be so boring and mundane. The video before had the harness complete. the day after was pretty much this, and we're into the next day. I just woke up around like 6:30 or whatever. I wake up pretty early, and I just check my emails, do a couple work stuff, and yeah, and I edit this video. So I don't have the videos on for too long, and I don't want it in too many parts. But today, hopefully we get this car started. But hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and if you guys have any feedback, just let me know. Or if you want to see anything, just let me know. And a little sneak peek of something cool. Let me show you guys. My FC, you guys will be seeing it soon. Brand new OEM door panel, brand new FTPs, brand new decals. Yeah, I can't wait to show you guys what has been going on with my car. It is gonna be insane. So stay tuned for that too. Peace.